What is up, YouTube fitness family? The man that needs no introduction, Mike Thurston. Probably didn't see him in Ibiza, Japan, all over the world, but he is in LA, coming here to train back with me. I'm so excited. We're gonna do some backs and buys, some rear delts. Pump, bro?
I'm pumped. I mean, I've seen your content. I've seen the way you execute every single exercise with 100% perfection and intensity. So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna see if I can keep up with you, man.
All right, I think you will. I can't look at you straight in the face. You're just too, you're too good looking, man. So I'm just gonna like just be, if I were just like talking to you but looking away, that's why, you guys know.
Awesome, man. Let's fucking go.
All right, and as a gift, coming to America gift, I brought you a pair of my brand new torque gear. These are not yet released. I only have like 10 pairs, but one is for you. So essentially the way they work, we're gonna use them for a lot of our movements today. You can use them for rows, you can use them for raises, but ideally it's just gonna take the grip out of almost everything. So we're gonna start with these unilateral rows. I like splitting the body in half and starting with the unilateral movement, just to, especially for lats, because when we're trying to do like a heavy compound row, a lot of times tendency is to let that erase into our upper back, and I think you said you want to really like build out that extra and get a little more lats.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite lat exercise, so I'll show you how that looks. So for here, good little lead inside here. So I want to really brace against the bench, and you can see I have a slight alignment. So instead of having the bench straight on, I have it so now my lat is perfectly in line with where the cable origin is. So I'm going to set this here. I'm gonna stick this foot out so I have a nice point of contact there, my second point of contact here. And the third thing I wanna think about is I don't wanna do this. This is what everybody does. They wanna turn the body this way to get more stretch. What I wanna do is actually do the opposite. I wanna bias this way, and you see how that turns my lat on, drop the shoulder, and then I wanna reach here, and then I wanna just drag that elbow down and in. So you see how I'm not pulling, so this is what it would look like if I pulled straight in. You see how the lat's off? Now watch the difference where I pull first down towards the floor and then right into that hip pocket. And then instead of going straight up, I want to follow that same movement arc up, pushing that elbow forward while fighting that shoulder down and back. So it's not here, it's here, and then I'm dragging into that hip pocket. And you see I'm using this to really brace, so I'm not then rotating the shoulder. I'm trying to fight that shoulder back, and then I'm right through here. Just get a nice little lead in set. Open, open, open. So you see how there's a difference between stretching and lats versus just stretching to stretch?
Yeah.
So we want to drop this and just keep reaching through the lat.
Did you used to coach people, or just all like self-taught?
Honestly, like I was telling you before the workout, I got my degree in finance, so I don't have a degree in kinesiology or anything. And so all this is really self-taught in the sense of just coming in, trying different things, and really seeing what like I connected with, and then just trying to figure out, okay, what are the small little tweaks I can make to each movement, because I was actually doing these a lot tucked under unilaterally, but then I realized I could set myself back and pull a little bit more front of body in that sagittal plane if I use this bench, and I get this extra here bracing now, where now I'm really locked in. I'm here, and you see how that is just like all that. And then see how I'm pushing the elbow forward, forward, forward without rotating. You see I'm not here, here. And these grips make it feel like you're just like essentially locked into your lat, because the way they work is you see how they're perfectly in line with your elbow, and elbow is the mechanism, right? So see how my hand's slightly in front of my elbow, which is how we naturally grip. So this allows you to have this point of contact here, and so it feels like I'm basically pulling with just my back, but I still have that handle contact.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to do back today because I feel like if there's one thing which I feel like I can improve in terms of technique and volume, it's like my lats. A little bit of upper back as well.
So I'll show you how to size this thing up. So super easy. Once you put it on, all you do is stick your hand through the grip, and then you want to have basically contact there, and then to size it, just right there. Now you're locked in.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. Just bias weight. Yep. That's it. Now reach with lot. Reach, and then pull more down. Yes. That's it. Yeah, you see, you're not worried about getting the elbow too deep now. You're just trying to drag it into that pocket. Nice. Good. Way to keep that palm slightly supinated. That's really nice. Stretch, open, and then here. Yeah. I think that's like one of the hardest muscle groups for people to target is that low lat.
Yeah, it's rare you see someone with like a solid lower lat.
Yep. Reach. And then at the top, try not to turn that hand. Just keep it right here. Because when you turn it, that's where it's going to shift into teres. And
Also keep it a little bit supinated.
Yeah, and then reach more, and then drag down. See that? See how you can almost feel it damn near your fucking like hip?
Yeah.
When you reach there, but keep the palm supinated. Yeah. What's super interesting is your biceps are so dominant, but you can tell they're off on this. They're just like, it's just all out. Your biceps are just kind of like, just guiding it, but you're not using your biceps at all. And you're so lean that I would be able to see if you were trying to drag with biceps. It's all out. Drag. Yes. Reach, and drag it in. That's it. Good shit. Good job. Yeah.
Would you be able to maintain that same level of control if you were to speed up the reps anymore?
I don't think I'd be as locked in.
Yeah.
And plus, at 130, 140, 150 pounds in each hand, I don't want to be flinging up into those deep stretches.
Because people say the same thing to me. They're like, oh, like you always lift that slowly. And I'm like, well, most of the time, yeah, because if I speed it up, first of all, that ability to control it tends to go, but then also my breathing is out of rhythm a little bit as well.
I agree. Turn a little bit for me this way. And then pull more down. Yes. That's it. Yes. Perfect. Those look terrific. Reach. Drag. Yep. 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 One, two more. Turn the body to a little this way. Yep. One more. And all that. Yeah, that's it. Good shit.
Who do you say you've learned the most from?
I would say, honestly, like just lots, like a lot more like the people that use the meta-analysis, like a Paul Carter, like a little bit like getting more into that, not quite so much volume and focusing on more execution.
I was supposed to train with him in Miami, but his flight got cancelled.
Dr. Mike, obviously Jared's a good friend of mine. I think they both have some really good takes on things. Yeah, I think it's just for me, I just try to gain little bits and pieces here and there from everybody I work with, and then try to find my own kind of recipe. But for me, the movement pattern, specificity and execution is always gonna be my bread and butter, just because I have kind of this like weird ability to kind of tap into that, and a patience to do so as well, I think is a big component to it. Yes, these look great. You can literally see your low lat. You feel it right here, just drive. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yeah, one more. Nice. Good job. How about you? Where do you feel like you learn most of your training from? You're very like execution focused as well.
I think the first guy really turned me on to it was Ben Pekulski.
Ben Pekulski.
This was back in my early 20s, so
yeah.
We're talking like more than 10 years ago now. That was the guy that taught me about the concept of tension, the importance of tension.
Yeah.
And then after that, the introduction of me filming myself.
Yeah, then you actually started to see it.
Watching
like, oh.
myself back, and I'm like, something doesn't look quite right, or it could look better.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like the programming and the volume stuff, Paul Carter, over the past 1 to 2 years, has made me rethink a lot of things.
Yeah. Like taking it for a little bit of a ride. Let's go 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 3, 2, 1, hit it. Go. Oh, yes, great spot. Thank you. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel this one damn near my like hip at the bottom, at the stretch. I'll feel this like literally like down here in that like stretch position right before I drive out. And it's because see if I'm biasing almost this way.
Yeah.
And so with that, now I lose that completely. But if I lock in here, now I can really drive all that in there.
Nice.
Are you with me? 3, 2, 1. Nice, one more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Whew. I think 80 was perfect last set.
Yeah. How many rounds of sampling did you have to go through to get
5
this?
or 6.
Yeah.
You should have seen the first prototype. It was literally like a D-handle I had from my house, a HCLT by one of the company's lifting straps,
Yeah.
and a cuff, all like stitched and glued together. I did it all myself in my office. And I was like, is this gonna be good? And then I called Phil, and I was like, dude, I think I like came up with something. I think I cooked.
Yeah.
And I'll show you. But yes, it took a lot of iterations and trial and error for
Yeah.
sure. Different pad sizes, different strap types. Even like the length of this D-handle portion of it. Good. Nice. Yep. Good way to lock in. Yep. Yeah. Good one. Let's go with me. Yep. Yeah. One more, just like that. Yep. Nice, good job. Believe it or not, I wouldn't probably like if I said it's like, if you're doing 3 or 4 working sets or even 5, like realistically, mentally, you know you got those other like 3rd, 4th, 5th sets coming. There's no way you're sinking the sets like this.
Yeah.
You're kind of maybe doing a little faster and just kind of leaning into the volume over the intensity, whereas I always like to lean into the intensity over the volume. Yeah, beautiful. Reach, 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 drag. Yes, beautiful. So great. Yeah, good adjustment there. Yep. Nice. Lat's getting cranked right now. That's it. Yep. Come on. One more. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, actually, I have to pull back on chest training because it was it was just taking over my physique.
I feel so bad for you, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta be so
It
tough.
is bad. It's like the most enjoyable, fun thing to train, and I can't do it. Or I need to do less of it.
Yeah, I mean, I train everything still, but it's just like more of a slight emphasis.
It's pretty simple. All you need in your gym are 2 of these, which you can get online, and then this one, which is everywhere.
This torque one, and this green one that nobody has either, and this cable extender I put on here. So right here, we're gonna get in this nice stretch position, and instead of lifting up and rowing here, we're gonna just stay in that pocket, big reach, and just drag into that hip pocket. And I've got a nice bracing point here with my feet in this.
I don't even know if I can get into that position, to be honest. I'll try.
I have faith. I have faith. You know who would say you could get in this position? This is Greg Doucette.
Go on.
Oh my God. Whew. So you just
Let's adjust the weight a little bit.
And I want you to go almost straight legs. And now reach all the way. Then hands here still. Instead of lifting the chest too much, just want to lift out of it and then drag the elbows in to right there. That's it.
Am I doing like this is the good hand
right
position?
There, right there. But you see how that angle takes all the pressure out of your lower back?
Yeah.
Because it almost allows you to be in that position comfortably. Big reach, more. Drag out. That's it. Why does he look so aesthetic doing everything, bro? Yes. Yeah, you feel it all the way through here. The lats and in here. Yep. Come on, more. Get a little groovy with it at the end of this. Get a little athletic. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Come on. You got more. Reach. So reach to this. Reach. Good. Good. Just keep reaching. Just don't turn those hands at the last second. Just keep reaching without turning the hands. That's better. Yes.
Is there any way to do that without this?
Yeah, you can do it with just like a lap bar.
Okay.
So you can just take like, if you go to a gym that's not here, I would say just still you're probably gonna need a second
But
bed.
it would
you can
need
still go
to be-
supinated. Yeah, you don't have to be supinated, but you can go pronated, but then just you just gotta, if you go pronated, you have to
yeah, but
think.
pronated's never really going to hit your lap though, is it?
Yeah, it's just about, it's more elbow cueing. So you can go pronated and then still cue here, but it's just way more likely because elbows are gonna track pinkies for you to tend to do this and go into upper back. So I recommend a neutral grip. You can find one.
Yeah.
You get a V grip and then just drag it into that hip pocket.
Nice. Good, good. Come on, come on.
Well, we get a little juicy.
I don't know how I'm going to spot you on this.
No, you're good, man. We get a little athletic with it here. Get a little of those like kind of faster reps I was talking about. Yeah. You look great. Nice. Good control. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Good. I want you to get a slight pause and stretch. I want you to think drag through here. Yeah. A little less explosive. Just fine stretch and then just think drag. That's how you see that difference. Come on, you got more. Let's go. Drag. More, more, more. Come on, grow. Grow. Come on. Let's go. And now get a little explosive with it. Come on. Let's go. Fast. Go. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Good job. Yeah. We'll get a couple more sets and we'll tarp off. And grab the handle. You're good to go. I'll just turn around this way. And then you're there. Right,
So I'm sitting down.
All the way down, yeah. So just keep that angle of the elbow perfectly the same and then just push forward. A little straighter in the arm. There you go. That's it.
Oh. Am I trying to push down as much as possible?
Might push straight out. How I feel. Push through. Yep. See how it takes all the pressure out of your hands, just puts it all right in the palms, like in the wrists. Yes. Good. Yep. 1 and 2 more. Good. 1 more. Tuck the elbows, all lats. Push lats. Nice. Good job. And just slide up and you're out. There you go.
Oh.
All right.
So you want me to spot you at some point for this?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you when. So watch.
How spot you?
So watch how I cue this. See how elbows are here? I go down, and I want to think cueing almost forward, and then keeping those elbows tight, almost crunch the core. So I don't want to be like as here. That's where you're probably, so almost like crunch the core here.
Okay.
Then you'll stay more in lats.
Go on.
Yep, with me. Oh, one more. You can sit on my lap. Okay. Yep, down. Perfect. Good shit. Thank you. So I grab here. Same thing. We're just gonna stick our one hand through. We're gonna support here. We're gonna lean over. So what's really cool is see how it transfers into my wrist here, and then when I curl, it pushes back into the handle, and I get a crazy peak contraction.
Why do you like leaning versus standing?
It's gonna be where the weight gets heaviest. So for this, it's kind of like heaviest right in the middle of the rep. Whereas if I stood up completely with this angle, it's gonna get pretty much heaviest in stretch, and then pretty much weightless at the top. Where this you get that balance, where you have a nice amount of stimulus and stretch, and then it gets heaviest right in the middle, and then you still get really good peak contraction. So here, I still have a good amount of weight in stretch. It gets heaviest right about there, and then I get right over that peak, but still have a good amount of that force curve in peak contractions. So here would be super stretch bias, but then it's pretty light here for biceps. Whereas if I go here, now it's pretty much weightless in stretch, and then it's heaviest right about there. So you can play around with it too. Like some sets you can come in here and go more stretch bias stimulus like that, which is still fucking great.
That's what I always do with my bicep training is I will stick with one either exercise or position and then vary up the angles for the second phase and the third phase.
There you go, see? That's why I like to train with people. Especially people that look like Mike Thurston. That's crazy, dude. The stimulus.
$50 kilo, by the way.
Too heavy?
Might be a bit heavier.
Oh, let's go 70. That. You'll feel how nice it feels. Yeah. A little bit upright, yeah, on that. And then you'll feel it transfer from your wrist to your hand. Feel that?
Yep.
That's crazy. Nice. Dude. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That looks so wild.
That mirror's a big help.
Yeah, well, I think any here, the friend of any mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. How'd you like that?
Good.
Takes all the pressure out of your elbow joints too, right? You can even kind of stick them through a dumbbell. So you can put a dumbbell through that part and then use it that way, but nice. Let's go, sink these. True failure set here, come on. Come on, reach, 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 drag. Good, full range, all the way back to stretch. Come on, all by, drag. You got more, come on.
I'll leave it at that because I didn't hit it as hard on the right. Yeah, this left one likes the peak more than the right.
Just have a little more separation, which you want to see? That's what. Yeah, I think just have a little more separation here in that between the.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, the last breath.
Dating girls scene.
The Janicki curl. The Janicki curls, people.
Oh, Johnny kills.
People love to clown on me for these. This is like his ultimate of like stretch biasing as you get. So we're gonna come all the way up here. Drop the elbows down.
Johnny curl.
Janicki curls. And then you just want to just keep those elbows back and drag out. Just to there, just to there.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Nice, reach, 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 drag.
I guess you don't want to come too far up because.
No, just to there, just to there. But then big reach, reach to the back. Reach, reach, reach.
Yup.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Those are mean, right?
It's like a horrible but nice pain.
Yeah. I know exactly what you speak. It's so then reach across the body. Feel that firing. There you go. Nice. Crazy. Drop the shoulders a bit. There you go. That's it. A little straighter in that arm. Keep the arm straighter, straighter, straighter. There you go.
So you maintain the bend, yeah?
Just very slight. So we can keep tricep at it, but you don't want to go super bent elbow. Hey, we don't want to change the elbow angle at any point during the rep. You want to maintain that same exact joint angle at the elbow. Oh. watch what you do here. So move out, yes, bias away. A little straighter in the arm.
I'm gonna cross. What's I doing with my hand again? Oh, here.
Right there, and then just, yeah, drop shoulder, and now pull that shoulder back. There you go, and then go across by more, right to there. Yes. So the reason is because you almost get this like straight line, and then it's like there and then back. You can't really do that on a pec deck, especially when you want to like bias away like this. Nice. Reach. Nice. Yep. Chest up just a bit, right there. Yeah. That's one of those ones I like, when I feel it too much in the moment and then like get off it and feel, and you'll feel your glutes like.
It's such a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Again, do you feel like your triceps are switched off when you do this?
Mm-hmm. Just because I try to get myself in a position where it's all redone. I lock in that angle and then I don't change that elbow angle at all. I'm just trying to hold that position. Because if I go from this angle and then I straighten out, then yeah, of course I'm gonna start feeling tricep. But I just get locked in right there.
Go on. Terrible spot by me. Wow, that was a sick exercise.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would do both at the same time, but you're never going to get as good of a stretch unless you do it single arm.
Stretch, I think you can just realistically lift more in terms of load if you only can lock in with that other hand, brace, and then just drive one arm.
Yeah.
You're gonna also be able to load it heavier, which inevitably is gonna help you grow a little faster because if your limiter is balance and you're doing dual, and when you go forward, it's like the cable's pulling you forward as you go back. So now you got this, we single arm, and then it's just all stimulus. That's why I think if you guys take one thing away from my training, it's like always about how am I maximizing stimulus while minimizing the other variables, whether it be balance, whether it be other muscle groups taking over, whether it be like CNS fatigue or unnecessary risk. That's where my training lies, is just like that, those principles. And so if you can take a little of those and apply it to your training, that's all I ask. I don't need you to do exactly these movements. It's more about how you think about your execution.
Yeah, man, that was dope. That was honestly, out of the collaborations I've done recently, probably one of the most that I've learned from.
Oh, awesome.
In terms of new exercises, the cues, the intensity. Like, this is very refreshing and eye-opening as well. And I think just implementing those tips and tricks, my lower lats and rear delts will definitely bulk up a bit more.
I agree.